Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nicole and this is another journal entry. So today we're going to be talking about feeling motivated, and I have my little notes right there. So let's get right into it. The first thing you need to know about motivation, that it does not come from nothing. You will not wake up one day and feel motivated to do hard things. That is not how it works. You need to actually start the thing that you want to start, and then you will feel motivated after you did something. Motivation is lost when you're overwhelmed and when you're not calm internally. So what I like to do is, if I'm not motivated, I like to meditate to get closer to myself, to understand what I'm trying to avoid and like sort out my thoughts, to be calm internally. And then I can like see what I need to do, see what I'm avoiding, and then I can take action. But one thing you need to understand is meditation is not equal to motivation. If you meditate, you're not going to be motivated immediately. You'll only be more calm internally and you'll understand what you need to do rather than get motivation. Some people associate motivation with being ready to do something and they wait for the right moment. Baby, right moment is never gonna come. When I tell you I was scared as a motherfucker when I posted my first video, I still am. And yeah, but I'm not motivated to do this. Okay, I'm lying, I am motivated. Right now I'm doing this video and I am motivated to do it just because I know I need to do stuff in order for me to achieve stuff, you know? So I'm not always motivated when I'm doing my videos. That's why it's so inconsistent. It's when I get motivated, that's when I do my videos. Most of the time I don't do them because I don't have ideas for the videos, because I am not the most creative person, as we all know. But I'm still showing up, even if inconsistently, I'm still showing up. To be motivated, you need to do stuff. For example, let's get working out. I am not motivated to work out in any way possible. And as of right now, I don't work out as much as I would like to. But it's okay. I'll get there eventually. But if you want to work out and you're not motivated, like, oh my God, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, it's okay. It's fine to feel unmotivated. We're all human. You need to lower the bar. Let's say you want to do like an hour-long workout without motivation, with ever doing that before. Let's be so realistic. You will not do that. You will not get your ass up and do the 1 hour workout without doing it before or without feeling motivated, unless you're hella disciplined like The Rock or whatever. But we all know we're not The Rock. What I'm trying to say is, don't expect yourself to do things that are hard immediately when you're not feeling motivated, especially if you're not a disciplined person like me. Just lower the bar and get up and do like a 5-minute workout. You will feel better. I promise you, you will feel better after doing 5 minutes of workout. And most of the time, you will want to continue doing that thing that you're doing, right? If you don't want to continue doing, it's okay. At least you did something. At least you got out of bed and you did like a 5-minute workout. That's all it takes. Just get out and show up. And discipline comes with it. If you're consistent, it will almost become like a habit if you're consistent with something. And by the time you get used to it, you'll want to get up and do it. Because you know, if you don't do the thing that you're consistent with, that is becoming your habit, you will feel out of place. Motivation is the thing that we don't always have, but we need to learn to live without it, I would say. You need to know when you need to get up and actually do stuff to succeed and to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. Let's be realistic for a second. Who makes it? Like, who makes it into big leagues? Like actresses and singers, billionaires. Who makes it? The people who are disciplined. You think they have motivation every single day to get up at 5 a.m., do their workout, do their work? I promise you not. I promise you, they do not have the motivation to do it. Maybe right now they do because they already achieved the goal. So they don't really have to do anything. It's just like out of habit. But when they just started, did they have the motivation? Maybe for a first week, but then they kept going. They kept doing the thing that they wanted to do because they knew that that's the life they wanted to have. And now they do have it. Don't rely on motivation. Oh my God, I'm begging you, do not rely on motivation. It's the most unstable thing ever. I said it once, I'm gonna say it again and again and again. You will not achieve anything if you rely on motivation. You will achieve stuff if you rely on self-discipline, if you rely on yourself, but not the motivation. You will be motivated for maybe like 2 days at most, and then what? And then you're gonna go into your bed, cry into your pillow that you don't want to do stuff because it's hard. Baby, nobody told you that it's not gonna be hard. You knew starting the thing that you want to do, you knew it's gonna be hard. Because the hard things have the best rewards. And to do hard things, you need to be self-disciplined, not relying on the motivation. How I see motivation is probably how most people do, which is when I want to do something, when I'm actually passionate about something, I feel motivated, but it's not always been like that. Sometimes, let's get studying, for example. I do not feel motivated at all. As a 4.0 student, I do need to feel motivated. But I don't. It's not that I don't like studying, because I do. It's just the way my teachers teach. Like, I'm in Law and Public Policy Academy. Let's get, for example, my law teacher. He'd be talking and talking and talking every single day. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against lectures, but it's the way he talks, and he repeats himself 10 times, and he talks about the same thing. In my school, one period is like 57 minutes, right? So I have him first period. We come in, we sit down, he takes roll, blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes if something happens on the news, since we are Law Academy, we need to be into politics, he starts talking about politics and what happened. He always takes at least 20 minutes to talk about it. Sometimes it could be the whole hour. My brain does not process his words. My brain it shuts off. It does not listen to him in any way possible. If I get out of my first period and you ask me what my teacher was talking about, I will not tell you. I have no idea. But then the other times when we actually have like reading to do, let's say right now we have assigned note taking on a nutshell book about criminal law, and I'm really passionate about criminal law. I dream about becoming a criminal lawyer. I want to be a criminal lawyer, and I really like documentaries and like murder cases and all that stuff. That's weird, I know, but I'm just a girl. I really like criminal law, and now we have a nutshell book that we need to read like specific chapter about criminal law. And at first, oh my God, when I tell you I did not want to do that, I was putting it off so much. Like, he assigned it and like at the beginning of March, and it's due on Monday. It's Saturday right now. I submitted it yesterday. But then I was like, okay, let me try, because it's due in a few days. Let me like do it, because I need to get it done. If I don't get credit, my grade's gonna go down, and we do not want that in here. So I sat down, I put my phone away, I put everything away that's distracting me. I sat down and I actually started reading the book and taking the notes. The book is divided in sections, and when I read like one section and I took notes on one section, when I tell you I wanted to read the whole chapter that day and I wanted to finish all the notes, I felt so motivated about it. It was so like, it was interesting to me about the criminal law and stuff. So I did like, out of 11 sections, I did maybe 8 or 9 sections that day. And then I didn't have really time. It was really late, so I had to stop. But that's what I'm trying to say, is if you start doing something, you will 95% feel more motivated than you did before you started. So you will want to continue doing that activity no matter what it is. And in some cases, you will always be passionate about something. Another example from my life, I'm a cheerleader in my school cheer team, and I really like dance. Okay, so where I come from, there is no such thing as a cheerleading. Even if there is, they suck. In my 8th grade, in my old country, in my 8th grade, the girls tried to do cheerleading. Oh my goodness, I thought that was good. When I moved here and I saw them stunts the cheer team is throwing, baby, they didn't even throw any stunts. But this cheer team, well, maybe it's because it's high school, so it's different, but still. I joined the cheer team later because the tryouts are made before school year starts, and I tried out after the school year started for the second tryouts. And I felt so out of place. I didn't know anybody. Nobody wanted to talk to me. That's how I feel most of the time, because I'm not okay. I am a really sociable person, and I really want to talk to people, but the cheer team, they made me feel like they don't want me there and they don't want me talking to them. So I was just there. But my passion about cheer, after I tried out, after I made it a team, after I saw what we're doing, after I actually was part of something, I put that away. I put all my relationships, all my friendships, all the things that were in the way between me and cheer, I put that all away, and I focused on the sport itself, not on the communication in the team. Which I know is not healthy sometimes because it's a team sport. You need to communicate with your team. But my team doesn't like me. I don't like my team. As of right now, we're talking. We're on the track to be friends? Question mark. But I still don't talk to them as much as I talk to my friends. A lot of people, one time, I remember this one conversation with an older girl from varsity, because I'm on JV, with a girl from varsity. Before the practice started, I was at the Starbucks and she was at the Starbucks. So I started talking to her, and it was like a few other people from our team. And then she goes like, "Are you excited for the practice?" And I'm excited for every practice. I was waiting for the practices. I was really sad when I had to miss the practice due to like appointment, or when I was sick, or when I was out of town. I was really sad because I really like the practices. I really like doing it, and I'm really motivated. Every time I go in that room and we start like doing stuff, I give all of my 110%. Like I go full out. I try to do my best, and I try to upgrade myself in that sport. After a year in a cheer team, I know that's something I want to do throughout high school, throughout college. That's something I just want to do. That's something that I'm passionate about. And every time I'm thinking, well, okay, we have a practice today, I feel happy. And I'm really motivated. So what I was trying to say is, some things you feel naturally motivated about, if it's something you're passionate about, if it's something that's your hobby, or if it's something that you love, you will feel passionate about it. I'm not saying it won't be hard, but it's just like the way you feel about the certain things, the certain activities, certain sports, that's how you feel about them. You will naturally feel motivated, and it will be easier for you to go there and do stuff. And then even after practice, after you do the activity, you will want more and more and more. Even if you feel tired and exhausted after that activity, you will be more calm because you know you did it, and you know you did something productive today. And it's just the way it is at this point. I don't want it to make too long. I'll just recap all that we've been through. Motivation is not coming out of nowhere, babe. You need to actually do stuff before you get motivated. Try to calm yourself down before you do stuff, because if you're overwhelmed, if you're overthinking, if you're lost in your head, you're not gonna do you might do stuff. You will not be 100% present in the moment. I feel like you will not feel as good if you were overwhelmed and in your thoughts than if you were actually present in the activity and actually mentally and physically present. And that comes from my philosophy class that I just did an assignment on. For a good life, you need, oh, why am I yelling? For a good life, you need to be present in every activity. You need to be present in the moment. You cannot be obsessing over past or future or whatever you have to do. You need to be present in the moment. You need to be here, mentally as well as physically. Anyway, so I was trying to say, motivation does not come from nowhere. It comes from doing stuff. Calm yourself down. Organize your thoughts before you do stuff. Meditation does not equal motivation. It's just like a tool to help you organize yourself before you do stuff and before you feel motivated. Most of the times you feel motivated after you start doing the activity. If you don't, it's okay. Not everybody feels the same way, okay? I'm talking from my experience. I'm talking what I've learned throughout my life, which is pretty short, so yeah. So do not rely on motivation. Rely on self-discipline and good habits. Rely on yourself rather than motivation, okay? That's the thing I want you to remember from this video. Do not rely on motivation. And you will feel motivated naturally about some stuff that you're passionate about. That's just how life works. And you will not feel motivated every single day or every single practice or every single time you do the activity. And that's okay because we're all human beings. So do it anyway, and you will eventually achieve what you're trying to achieve. Always play the long game, never play the short game. I learned it from experience, I learned it from books, I learned it from YouTube videos, I learned it from other people, and it always comes down to the same thing. Always play the long game. That's it. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any requests, please comment down below. I love you. Bye.